I feel like crap. Something's gotta change. I feel like crap. Something's gotta change. I'm done. It's either change or die. Something's gotta change. Once again, prompter than prompt. It sometimes becomes so difficult to be a genius among idiots. Greetings, Denial. Did I not see you last night frequenting Bruno's tavern?
Who, me? Never. You didn't see me down there, Ego. You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't seen the inside of a bar in longer than I can remember. Oh, wait. Isn't Bruno's a coffee shop? Anyway, it wasn't me. Nope, not me.
Ow! Damn it, who's responsible for that? I could have been badly hurt. My lawyer will hear about this. I was watching where I was going, but who can anticipate shoddy architecture? It brings back painful memories of my mother, making me do the vacuuming while my brothers and sisters watch television. I'll never fully get over that.
Hi, Blame. Gosh, I haven't seen you since your last litigation.
Hi, Denial. Hi, Ego. I'm concerned about the whereabouts of Fear. I passed her navigating through the brainstem as I was ascending. She appeared preoccupied, as if on a mission. I attempted to jolt her abysmal memory to ensure her attendance at this most important meeting, but, alas, she mumbled something pertaining to adrenaline levels and scurried off, as she so often does. Oh, look, she just logged on. Oh, Fear! I'm so delighted to see you. How are you, old girl?
Ego, you scared me. Oh, I'm fine, I guess. I've got another one of my headaches. Impending doom has been haunting me again.
I feel like crap.
Jeez, that's what I get for trying to be on time. I took a shortcut up the spinal cord and got spinal fluid all over my hands. Yuck!
Resentment. Your atrocious manners are surpassed only by your lack of civility.
Oh, hey, what are you doing in my cubicle, martyr? You want to start something, you little... Oh my God! My arm! I think it's broken. Never mind me. I'll be all right in a few months. I'm used to severe pain. It's probably only broken in 2 or 3 places. Go ahead with what you were doing. Pay no attention at all to me.
Something's gotta change. Man, I like this. Can I have it? Greed, give that back. It's mine.
How delightful. It's our esteemed colleague, Greed. Greed, I trust all is well, my friend?
Good morning,
Miss Lee.
I might as well get right to the point. Your jobs are all in danger.
What do you want?
Our chairman has decided that her life has become unmanageable. She's called in an outside consultant to try to get rid of all of you. It seems she's blaming you for her misery. I have been responsible for your entire life. What I want you all to know is that I will fight for you and protect your positions in this organization just as I always have. Whatever ideas this consultant has can't possibly stand up to the years of influence I've enjoyed with our beloved chairman.
Thank you all for coming. This organization is in a state of emergency. The unmanageability of our life has reached a new bottom. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Production must be streamlined. Belts have to be tightened. and we have to be willing to go to any length.
I feel like crap.
And as I'm not sure this organization is constitutionally capable of being honest with itself, I've asked in a private consultant. This is Hannah Powers. Would you like to say a few words before we get started, Ms. Powers?
Thank you, Madam Chairman, and please call me HP. After some discussion, your chairman and I called this meeting to hopefully discover any obvious changes the organization can make to improve things.
Nobody listens to me.
That's all I have to say at this point. Now I'll turn the meeting back over to you.
Thank you, HP. I want you to know that this is not going to be easy, but in the interest of survival of the organization, we must do searching and fearless inventory. First, I'd like to address Blame and Martyr. You two have been chipping away at the self-esteem department. Down there, they say that the eyes have gotten to the point of hating to look in the mirror. I don't see how either of you is helping.
It's all her fault.
I get blamed for everything.
Well, it's always your fault.
You always have to have the last word.
Well, I wouldn't have to if you'd take responsibility for yourself.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm not the one who's always whispering self-loathing messages to her in her sleep.
Those aren't self-loathing. Those are constructive criticism.
Ma'am, please, I don't see how our operation can continue to produce without the help of these two fine hard workers. They've both been with us a long time, and neither one has ever taken a single day off. Please reconsider.
And you, Denial. It seems that the liver has been causing problems for 2.5 years, and it has only just recently come to my attention because you've been intercepting its messages to me. When exactly were you going to let me know that our life was in danger?
Liver? I must say that I really didn't know that is, I wasn't quite sure. I mean, I didn't want to start a panic until I had all the facts. That is...
Ma'am, I must protest. Denial has only been doing her job. How could our organization possibly make a profit if we were constantly reminded that our liver is failing?
And you, Greed, your behavior has caused severe problems in the materials department. At one time, we had 3 cars, 2 homes, 1 with a swimming pool, and charge card bills amounting to such a phenomenal sum that we rarely got a decent night's sleep because of the worry over being able to keep up with the payments. And that was when things were good. Since then, of course, we have lost all that, but nevertheless, you refused to stop. The last time Denial allowed any information to get through to me, the charge card balances were even worse than before.
I can explain every single expense. I assure you they were all totally necessary. I never buy anything without first checking with someone else. Of course, the one you choose to confer with is Denial, because she never tells you what you really need to hear. She merely justifies what you want to believe.
Oh, and I guess you are the infallible voice of reason? Please.
Gotta change.
Really, ma'am, you must agree that greed is only trying to make sure that our needs are met.
And you, Resentment, you almost got us killed 3 times in just the last month with your road rage. Not to mention that run-in with the poor checker at the grocery store over the price of avocados last week only. And you make family gatherings unbearable. Cousin Raymond swears he'll never come to another if you're there, drunk or sober. Miss Lee, even you can't defend her behavior.
I can vouch for the road rage. I was never so frightened in my life as when that angry man tried to run us off the road after resentment screamed and gestured at him.
And those avocados weren't even worth the trouble. The pits were huge. There was hardly any meat on them, and what was there was extremely overripe.
You're worried about what Cousin Raymond said? He was drunk himself, and he couldn't possibly have known that we were drunk. We drank vodka that day, and everyone knows that vodka is odorless.
And if there's one place I never cut corners, it's on booze. I only buy the best, most odorless vodka.
Ma'am, be reasonable. Resentment is only trying to protect our organization's rights. Would you prefer that she just let everyone walk all over us? I admit maybe she's been a little too aggressive, but she can modify her behavior without the help of an outsider.
And I certainly don't want to forget fear and ego. You two encourage all the others in their antics. Fear, you keep denial denying, and greed buying. And you, ego, blame defends you, martyr manipulates you, and resentment fights for you.
I don't buy things because of fear. I just happen to have exquisite taste for the finer things in life.
I agree. Besides, what do we have to be afraid of?
You're right in saying that ego takes no responsibility for her own actions, but whose fault is that?
Oh, sure. I suppose you're talking about me. Oh, get over it, martyr.
But, Madam Chairman, I can explain.
I think I understand your problem, and I have some recommendations. First of all, I suggest the steps in this book as a program of recovery.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry, I'll be here to help you with that one.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And I'll help you with that one too.
10, 11, 12.
What do you suppose those are?
Probably some nonsensical cult.
Can't you both just shut up? You've already caused enough damage.
Everything's going to be just fine. After she does the first 3 steps, she'll feel better and forget to do the rest.
We don't have to do any steps. What we really need are some new clothes. And maybe a motorcycle.
I can't believe you're all taking these steps so seriously. What can she possibly do if we just refuse to go along with them?
Well, I think I'm constitutionally capable of completely giving myself to this simple program, but I'm afraid I might suffer from, a grave emotional and mental disorder. Has it ever worked for others like me?
Many of them do recover. Do you have the capacity to be honest?
I don't know. Well, maybe. Yes, I think I do.
Oh, no! I feel an anxiety attack coming on.
If I've said it once, I've said it all my life. Just don't think about it and it'll go away.
Oh, and we're finding out how well that works, denial. Maybe if I offer to resign now, she'll keep the rest of you.
Oh, sure, martyr. So you can be the hero. No, I'll be the one to resign. Either change or die.
Is there anything else I have to do?
I'm sorry, but I missed your staff manager's name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to introduce you? This is Miss Lee. We don't usually use her first name. She's embarrassed by the fact that her alcoholic mother named her after her favorite vodka, Absolute. Actually, her mother had quite the sense of humor when it came to naming her children. Her 3 sisters are named Cunning, Baffling, and Powerful. Your name is Absolute Lee?
Yes, ma'am.
I recommend that you let go absolutely. What an order. I can't go through with it. Couldn't I hold on to some of my old ideas? No, the time has come for rigorous honesty. Do not be discouraged. Be fearless and thorough from the very start. Let go absolutely.
Something's gotta change.
Miss Lee, Miss Lee, you're fired.
I'm not a bit worried. There's always work for people like me. There's job potential everywhere.
Ego, you know this is all your fault.
Well, there's no need to make drastic changes. I'll just leave, and everyone else will be okay.
Oh, relax, Martyr. Nothing is going to change for long. We just have to wait it out.
Will you shut up, Denial? That's your answer to everything. Ignore it. I say we fight. Miss Lee always took care of us. What are we going to do without her? I always knew I'd end up sick, alone, and living under a bridge.
Don't worry, Fair. I can take Miss Lee's place in a heartbeat. I should have had her position from the beginning. I always doubted her abilities, and this proves I was right. I'll just take over as leader, and things will go great. That said, you can leave too, HP. Who do you think you are? God? Yeah, HP. Get out of here, and take that worthless book with you.
This is really getting scary, HP. Will I have to fire everybody? Well, you have some additional character traits that you have largely ignored. They work in cubicles too. My idea is that you get rid of the cubicle walls and start combining your meetings with theirs. That way it'll be easier for everyone to work together as a more unified whole. They are ready to work as a team, and they hope you will be too.
What if they take over completely? What will happen to us? I'm scared.
Oh, come on, Fear. There's no chance of that. Resentment and I will make sure of that.
You're absolutely right about that, Ego. I promise, though, that once you get to know them better and start working with them instead of ignoring them, things will improve and no one else will lose her job. And of course, I'll always be available to help too.
I just hope they're not too bossy.
Don't worry, Marta. These other character traits, acceptance, wisdom, courage, open-mindedness, serenity, honesty, and humor, are all really good at honoring everyone's point of view. They will work with you, not against you, and in time you will learn to do the same. It's all about accepting the whole person as you are. I'm scared, but something has gotta change.
Gotta change.
I'm done. It's either change or die. It just sounds so overwhelming.
Something's
Well, the good news
gotta
is
change.
you only have to do it
I'm
one
done.
day at a time.
It's either change or die. Something's gotta change.